Legend has it there exists a fabled mountain range. They say it is composed of lush valleys, towering peaks, and steep faces. It is a place where the sun scorches and covers skin, mist engulfs vision from the forest below. But the snow is magically preserved, waiting for your turn. The location of this high-altitude Holy Grail has remained an enigma for years. There are rumors of a map leading to this range of mystery, vanished and forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered.
Come in. So I hear you're looking for a map.
It exists?
That's all I got for you.
Where is this?
You'll figure it out.
Our journey begins here in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California. This highly concentrated area of bountiful terrain is home to a group of 3 friends: Nick Russell, Danny Davis, and Great Thompson.
Anyone who spends a lot of time in the mountains has heard of the Range of Mystery. It's one of the greatest myths of our time. Over the last few years, we've been logging some serious miles here in the Sierra, joking about the day we may find this place. Out of nowhere, Nick comes over with his eyes lit up, telling me he has a photo of the place. Hard to believe, but I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, after I got the photo, I spent the next year and a half obsessing about this place, looking for any more information I could find. There was nothing. I knew that there would only be a few people out there actually willing to go down the rabbit hole, chasing this fabled rumor. Gray was down from the start, but Danny, he would take some convincing to get out of the halfpipe.
Is this a far-fetched idea? I don't know.
Maybe this is just a crazy pipe dream, but what if the rumors are true and this place really exists?
With passports, excessive luggage, and an old photograph in hand, Nick and Gray soon find themselves en route to what many call the greatest mountains on Earth. While a super pipe competition called Danny away, the team felt incomplete. But a few phone calls later, the boys made a plan to rendezvous with Utah native and splitboard connoisseur Neil Provo. Stories surrounding this sacred land are rooted in complicated travel and high altitudes. It is only natural to assume that the range of mystery lies within the mighty Himalaya.
Finished a 10-hour train ride to some town. Now we're about to stop in the car for another 8 hours or so on one of the most dangerous roads in the world.
Sorting out our gear, trying to slim it down, make it as light as we can. And we're gonna go head up for a nice little 5-day camp, see what we can find.
चलो
8 p.m. Walked up this long valley, rolling in the dark, can't really see what's going on, and someone offered up their roof for us to set up these tents, and the mountains are now revealing themselves.
We're going up.
The mountains have an interesting way of greeting new people. They have the ability to crack open a brief window of light or just as quickly slam the door shut in your face. Encountering a questionably unstable snowpack, and with the threat of a looming storm, doubts arise. Are they or are they not in the right place?
Namaste. Went all the way to India and couldn't find the range. Any suggestions? Thanks in advance.
Nick, I never told you it was in Asia. What you seek lies south of the equator. Hope that helps. P.S. I'd learn some Spanish before you go.
Would this new clue lead the boys to the treasure they seek? Or is it merely the same dead end that so many others have met before? The common thread that ties all legends together is that they stem from a truth. Stories are passed down from those that come before us, filling our minds with curiosity and igniting our inspiration. In order to reach the future, you must first look into the past.
Tom and Jim were the kind of the original OG big mountain snowboarders. They were kind of like the godfathers of big mountain snowboarding. They were the first guys, as far as I know, to really start bagging big peaks and taking some, big risks. They weren't the dudes pushing freestyle stuff. They weren't even that interested in that part of snowboarding, and the allure of climbing a big mountain, I mean, it's just something that draws you in.
Once snowboarding kicked into my world, Jim Zellers and Bonnie and myself, we decided that mountain riding was what we really liked to do.
Our main focus was that we were climbers. We are rock climbers and snowboarders at the same time. And we weren't that great at rock climbers, but we were pretty good at snowboarding. We wanted to snowboard climbing routes. We wanted to combine the two.
Just started coming up with a bucket list of places we might want to go to. Mountains that we'd have heard of, pictures seen somewhere.
To find a climbing route wherever it was in the world that you go, oh, those guys climbed it and it's 45-degree steep snow and ice, you go, that's great. What's it take to go down? By the end of the 80s, made the full purpose effort, said, we're gonna go do these climbing routes, and snowboarded them.
Alaska, Japan, New Zealand, South America, Europe, Nepal.
We have blinders on. You just had no idea. You were so out of your mind that you just had to do these things. When we would do these trips way back, there's not much pre-planning. There was a lot of, we should get some freeze-dried dinners, and we should get a thermarest or a sleeping pad. We just didn't really think much further ahead than that. Then you get there and you're like, well, we need a week getting supplies, and then we should figure out how to get to the mountain.
You kind of go blind a lot of times. You hear of stories or rumors, get maps, and you see that there are peaks and what's going on. There are glaciers, and you know that there's a possibility.
To make a long story short, Nick was like, nobody's been to these mountains. It's far, it's a long walk, it's deep. Would you want to go? To go there and plan to spend a month, I don't think I spend a month anywhere, ever. This day and age, it's really exciting to imagine going somewhere that's untouched.
Well, Apollo Bamba is a beautiful range on the north part of our country. We share it with Peru. It is a remote area basically because of the road access. Most of the road is gravel, so that's why it's so remote for us. It's not really that far. On a good road, it should be no more than 3 hours drive, but because of the road, it takes like 6-7 hours. And if the car breaks down, it could be a problem because it's an isolated place. There are no big villages, big towns in which you can get help.
Is there rescue available out there?
What are these? ¿Cómo se dice? Just looking.
Solo mirar.
Solo mirar.
a couple things. We need a pot, we need a skillet, we need some garlic.
45-second plank. 7, 8, 9.
Gear. Hopefully we don't need anything.
3 days till we get to the Apollo.
How you feeling, Gray?
Should we get some dinner?
Making sure our stove works before we get out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, we're golden, baby.
Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it?
With training complete and all necessary supplies picked up, the boys were done with the city and ready for an arduous approach into the Apollo Bamba.
Pienso la montaña allá.
Los Andes! Ay, ay, ay!
I don't know. Do turn into a song. ¿Cuántas horas?
3 horas.
3 horas manejar.
Sí.
He was sounding like he's down to take us up there. He doesn't really know where we're going. Our deepest apologies for the shaky cam that is about to ensue.
Tonight on our backcountry menu we have organic wild forest mushroom couscous.
Ooh.
With an addition of
a bit of chorizo, some call it. It's a Spanish chorizo, and it comes from the Spanish region. We brought it up here and on our back, and now Gray cut it up for us to put in our tummy.
So yesterday I spent the whole day in my tent trying not to puke.
Trying to keep it together.
Today I feel like Superman, and we're gonna go shuffle some loads to high camp.
A dream without a plan is just a wish. The boys put their energy toward climbing and riding the tallest peak in the range, Chaupi Orco, 19,829 feet above the sea.
We're making a little gear stash: boards, bindings, climbing gear, axes, shovels, probes, crampons, boots, which is a little risky, but we got a little roof right here over this one just in case we do get some trickle going on. Gotta get your night goose. We're gearing up for tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to high camp, baby. You need to get shoddy to the blotty. And then don't be scared to get yourself into some goose. Okay?
Basically been hauling loads up to high camp here at, 16,000 feet for 6 or 7 days now. I knew the snow line was gonna be high, but really seeing how much effort it takes to get up there, hauling our shred gear up to a feasible launch point, and then hauling our camping gear up, it's just time consuming. Buddy knows gray.
It's the world's greatest talus field of all time.
Just got up to our board stash. Beautiful morning now. Tried to wake up at 2 a.m.
And 3, and 4.
Tea time.
And then finally at 5 we got up.
First day on snow for us all. We've been portering loads for about 5 days to our high camp, and it feels good to be up here.
How you feeling?
A little headachy, but I think we just spent like 5 hours at 18 chow, so I think I'm allowed to be a little headachy.
Yeah, fair enough. We're smoked.
Like a bong.
Weather forecasts are non-existent out here. It's unreliable. The clouds move in from the east from the Amazon at the flick of a switch. It'll be sunny 1 second and then hailing, groppling, pissing rain, foggy whiteout.
I hope you brought your freaking like fog vision goggles, man, because like you can't see anything out here.
This is the first evening that we've seen where the clouds have pushed out. Hopefully it's a good sign of what's to come for the morning. We're gonna set the alarms for 2 a.m. and push out and be ready for a long day. Maybe, hopefully we get to the top of this thing.
It's 2:30 in the morning. Just ate oatmeal and drank tea and then start walking and catch the sunrise.
We're about 800 feet from the summit and we're socked in. Can't see more than 15 feet in front of me. Probably should turn around soon, but this stuff moves in so quick and out so quick, might just clear up. So we'll go a little farther.
Hey, Nick, Gray, and Dan. Just made it below the Sirac, and we're gonna hunker down for a minute or two and see if this passes.
Copy.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best place to be.
Yeah.
Let's go. We gotta move. Murph, let's go. We gotta move. Things just got real serious real quick. White out, lightning, thunder. We gotta get the fuck off of this. Come on, dudes. We gotta get off this mountain. Oh, fuck. Fuck. We gotta move. Okay. Whoa. Oh my God. I think I just got electrocuted like a little bit. Fuck.
.30 a.m. Almost just blew up the tent. Trying to get the jet oil going. A little bit of a wake-up call. Ah, buenos dias. Takes spending time in a place before certain lines really make themselves apparent. As the weather started to stabilize, we'd get these glimpses of these west-facing lines that just held beautiful light. It was way across the glacier, across this area we hadn't been, but you just wonder what if.
Yowzers.
That was fucking textbook. Woo!
What is it about human nature that drives us to step outside the confines of comfort? Is it a desire to push ourselves, to test abilities against the uncontrollable elements of the land? Through the woods of our own backyards, or across the 7 seas, we seek new sights, the quest for our own utopia. One thing is clear, we are dreamers by design, each in search of our own range of mystery.
I never told you to go to Bolivia.
Range of mystery? Good luck.
Yeah, I thought the range of mystery was through this portal in a crack in Alaska. but it wasn't.
We've radically roamed all over the world looking for this range.
I don't even know if it exists.
I've been filming snowboarding since 1988, and I've never seen this mountain range. It doesn't exist.
I kind of saw a grainy photo one time that gave me an idea what it's all about. But until the time comes, I'm just, hanging out in Oregon, riding wind lips and doing a lot of split boarding and stuff like that.
Just has to be someplace in the extended Himalaya. I'll probably go to the end of my days looking for this mysterious place.
It's in West Tajikistan, so that's where I'm off to.
If it was real, I think it'd be on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, we've all heard of it, but what I'd like to know is it made of granite?
Range of mystery? I'll tell you, man, 15 years of looking, I'm convinced that it's a goddamn pipe dream.
Uno, dos, oh. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
We finally made it out of the mountains. We had 2 beers and we're wasted. Maybe just I'm wasted.
On the highway back to Pelachuco right now.
You know that 4 highway? Settle in so you don't hit your head on the
Yeah. I'll just hit my damn head on the railing. Car's making some weird noises.
If she ain't leaking, you ain't freaking on the melodica.